there, hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, I'm Bex. I'm mum to Finley, he's a year old, and I make videos about parenting, lifestyle and motherhood after infertility. I upload twice a week, and I also do the series Mum Hack Mondays, so if that's the sort of thing, then don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell so you know when my videos go up. So today I am so excited to be doing this collaboration with SJ Strum. She's like the baby name queen and I'm such a fangirl. So if you're new to SJ's channel, she's a channel mum vlogger. She also does Baby Name Monday and has an Instagram page which is Baby Name Envy. She does all sorts of videos to do with parenting, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi Bex, hi everyone, my name is SJ. I'm also a mummy vlogger here on YouTube and I love baby names. I do a new baby name video on my channel every single Monday and I called it Baby Name Mondays because I'm very creative like that. And basically I do a new theme, a lot like Bex's videos, but every single Monday. So do head over to see my version of this video and subscribe while you are there if you love baby name videos, mummy videos and that type of thing. Over on my channel I am picking daring and unique alternatives to the names Freddie, James and Henry for boys, and for girls, I'm doing Charlotte, Isabella and Olivia. So I think I've got some great names. There's 18 choices. I'm sure you'll find something that you like and hopefully see you soon. Bye guys.
So today's collaboration is a modern and daring take on traditional names. So I'm going to do the boys' names first and then I'll move on to the girls' names and I'll just get straight on into it. So my first traditional boy's name is the name Casper. I loved this name and I briefly considered it for our little boy. Casper is number 312 on the list, though I do think Casper with a K might be higher up on the list. So my modern twist on the name Casper is Cassian. Cassian is number 1498 on the list, and I think is a good alternative to Caspian if you were considering that. I also think it's a slightly more wearable alternative to the name Cassius. My daring alternative to Casper is the name Cornelius. Cornelius is number 2804 on the list and has that same sort of hard C sound at the beginning, and I think has real presence as a name. The only drawback with this name, I think, is if you're a Harry Potter fan, you may not want the associations with Cornelius Fudge. That's the only drawback of the name that I can think of. My second boy's name choice is Max. I absolutely love this name and I've featured it on one of my videos before, which was baby names I love but won't be using, and I'll link that video down below, which means it is a very popular name and the chances are you'll probably know someone with this name already. So if you're looking for a bit more of a modern take on the name Max, then how about Baxter? Baxter is number 818 on the list, which is significantly less common, and I still think has that same lovely sound as Max. I think it's strong but gentle at the same time. If you're looking for more of a daring name than Baxter, then how about Foxley? I'm going to be biased about this name because my little boy's middle name is Fox. But if you're looking for a name that has the same sort of sound as Max, then Foxley could be it. I also think if you love the name Fox but you don't know if you can convince your partner to use it, or if you're a bit unsure about it being so way out, then Foxley would be a really good wearable alternative. Foxley isn't even ranking yet, so I think if you love that name, you should definitely use it. My third boy's name choice is Harry. Harry is the second most popular boy's name on the list, so the chances are you're going to know lots of them already, and that may be the reason why you don't want to use the name. My modern take on this name is Harris, which is number 299 on the list, which is significantly less common, and I think is a bit more quirky than Harrison. Harris is famous as the place where tweed is made, and so has that countryside association or nature association with it, so I think it has lovely associations. If you feel that Harris is a bit too close to the name Harry, then how about Hudson? Hudson is number 154 on the list, so it's still outside of the top 100, but is familiar enough for it to be not too way out. My daring alternative to Harry is Havelock. which isn't ranking yet. Havelock reminds me very much as being the boys' alternative to the name Loveday. SJ mentioned the name Loveday in her Valentine's baby name list, and it has special associations for her as it's her niece's middle name. I just feel like Havelock is sort of the male counterpart to that name. I think it's lovely. Okay, so onto the girls list then. So my first traditional girls choice is Sarah. Sarah is number 96 on the list, so it is still a popular name. If you're looking for a modern alternative to Sarah, then how about the name Sylvie? Sylvie is number 458 on the list, and I like that it has that sort of French feel to it. And I think it sounds very nice, it rolls very easily. My daring alternative to Sarah is the name Elvie. Elvie is quite a rare name. If you spell it E-L-V-I-E, it's number 1920 on the list, and if you spell it E-L-V-Y, then it's 5785 on the list. I love this name. I think if you're looking for quite an ethereal, fairy sort of name, then you obviously can't get better than Elvie, as it has that elfin feel to it. My second traditional girl's choice is Evie. Evie is number 16 on the list, and although I think it's a beautiful name, again, you may be on the lookout for something more unusual. So how about the name Eden? Eden is number 117 on the list, and has that lovely sort of nature association with it, and still keeps that sort of long E sound that Evie has. If you're looking for something even more unique, then how about my daring alternative to Evie, which is Arden. Arden is number 4096 on the list. Even though it doesn't sound the same as Evie, I still think it has that same feel about it, and I think if you like the name Eden, then Arden isn't too far away from it. My final traditional girl's choice is the name Rachel. I predict there's going to be quite a sharp rise in this name. It's currently 263, which is further down the list than I thought it would be, but I think it's going to have a resurgence again, mainly because of Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle's birth name is Rachel, and I think you'll see a sharp rise in the name Meghan and Rachel because of this. So my modern take on the name Rachel is Ripley, which still has that same strong R sound, and is number 2233 on the list. I think it's a lovely name. I think it's a strong but feminine name, and I think it has presence as well. My daring alternative to the name Rachel is Remain. I think again it still has that same strong R sound and the A sound from Rachel as well, and it's very rare, it's not even ranking yet. So if you're on the lookout for a quirky name, then this may be the one. Well, we've come to the end of my names list. Don't forget to head on over to SJ's channel and have a look at her names list. I'll link it below. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell notification so you know when my next videos go up, and I'll see you soon. Bye!